Hello. So today we're playing Kekkon Marriage for the PS1. I've actually already played the Sega Saturn version, and well, I don't have much to say about it really. It doesn't have a lot of gameplay, so I kind of had to find out the hard way why nobody plays it except for the PS1 version, which is a lot different actually. I haven't played much of it yet, but it seems like it actually has gameplay features, like you just clicking the just pressing the A button over and over again. Because in the Sega Saturn version, which I played, there's parameters, and you can level up your skills and stuff, but it doesn't actually do anything. It just it's just there. It's like they made the skeleton of the game, but then they ran out of funds, so they couldn't finish it. So they just left it without gameplay. Now I'm playing the PS1 version to see if it has anything. I think it might, because it seems like they released this a year after they made there was an anime, an OVA they released, which apparently did pretty good. So it seems like they decided to actually release a real game after that, but we'll see. I really hate this, inserting. Have to insert all the kanji one by. Well, I guess I could just make it katakana. Well, actually, can I? No, I can't. I'm forced to use Chinese characters. But over time, at least you get used to it. I mean, I can basically just see where the things are, and I actually have to look for them too diligently, because I already know where they're gonna be. Still kind of slow though. Where was this again? Well, I guess I could actually also not be so fussy about what I use, but I like to use the same name every game. This again. I'm a Taurus. Yes. And then the blood type stuff that nobody outside of Asia believes in. This part doesn't matter at all, so that's why I'm not even reading it. Also because I already read it. So the first girl you meet is, well, the story is quite different from the original. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I'm the only one who played. But it's this, I don't know how to even, well, basically she's a neat. Yeah. Actually, it seems like it's different. Well, that's kind of interesting, because last time I played this, it was a different girl, and now it's this Arai lady. Well, she just called me a nunk. I'm wondering if she's a zoomer. Well, actually, that wasn't very funny. I also got this impression from playing the Sega Saturn version, but I think this was made for kind of, well, a bit old people. And I'm not very old, so maybe I'm not the target audience. Because they keep calling the protagonist an old man. So also all the girls are 25 years old. Another thing about, well, I should let the actually speak. Another thing about this game, which, well, the PS1 version, which is weird, is you have this cursor going around. Why is that? I think they made a Windows version for this, so I don't know why you have to use a cursor. Maybe it's because of the interface. Well, this boy was actually also in... Well, they reused a lot of stuff actually, but the introduction is pretty much the same. Like, he fixes her car here, and then they start dating. Well, I guess that's one thing that's good about being old, is that you can fix cars and stuff. I think there's many young people nowadays actually do it. Is that one thing women are constantly complaining about, that men can't fix cars and stuff nowadays because they're all lazy. I guess I'll try to call her right away. Probably just get rejected anyway, because that's what usually happens. So just say, oh, well, I don't have free time that day. Sorry. No, I just want to go on a date. Nothing to do with work. Saturday. Well, what did I say? She's... Okay, so you can't go that day, so I have to... Yeah. I have to call her again now, tomorrow. Maybe... Well, probably this game actually, the parameters which I talked about a while ago probably matter. So I should probably also actually, do stuff. Like, you have activities you can do, reading, shopping, no wait, that's jogging, music, listening, I know what this is, I guess it's dating, and chores, house chores. Oh, they say men nowadays, they have to know how to cook and stuff, so maybe that's... Oh wait, you can only call them once a week, I see. So there's no... wait, actually, I don't know, actually. Maybe I'll try to do it tomorrow. Wait, I called her again. That's not... I meant to close that. I'm sorry if I'm pestering you. No, I just pressed... Yes, I'm sorry for that. She actually wasn't very angry. If someone did that to me, I'd be very... Okay, don't click it again. I hate this. I hate this cursor. Okay, how do I close this? Do I have to set all of them? Oh, there, I did it. And I like to have these little cute animations there. They didn't have that original, didn't have most. But in this guy, well, actually, I don't know. I think he was one of the girls' father. Maybe not. Maybe they just gave one of the girls' father a suit, and now he's a senior in the company. But I'm not. I don't know about that. Guess I have to choose whether I'm going to go work on a Saturday. I think that's that bad, actually. I think there's many people who work on Saturdays. That's not. When I was in school, I went to school on Saturday. So why is that? Do I have to click on dolls? So yeah, that's not that bad. I was supposed to go on a date on Saturday, but it didn't work out. So I guess I might as well work myself off to forget. Well, my health is really low, and I had to pay 5,000 yen. Okay, I should probably watch that bar over there. If it goes too low, apparently you just kind of die. But it's better than Tokyo Makey Memorial, because it's like a chance-based thing, so you can't actually you don't actually know when you're gonna die. It's just chance-based. So if it's low, you might happen, but then it might not happen. So you kind of weird. Well, I'll try to call her again, I guess. And this time will be Sunday.
はい、新井ですけど。あ、この間はごめんね。せっかく誘ってくれたのにさ。予定が合えばいいんだけどね。そっちはどう？いつなら空いてる？
Sunday.
その日も予定が入ってるみたい。あなた、わざと狙ってるんでしょ。
No, I'm not wasting my time
私たちの予定って
inviting you
永遠
when
に合わないんじゃないの？そう？ま、頑張ってよね。
Okay,
そ
fine
れ
then.
じゃ。
Well, I'll just raise my parameters then. Well, it seems like there's actually different categories here. Didn't notice that, but you have to pay for the other ones. Let's go to English school. Let's support all of the expats, the American expats in Japan, because it seems like that's the only job they can do. Well, let's make sure not to die this time. We'll have a little rest there. Seems fine. I'll change this because I think that'll be overkill. Let's go on the cruiser lessons. What is even? How do you even take cruiser lessons? Well, to be honest, I don't really know what a cruiser is. I just know it's a kind of boat. I don't know if you actually have to know. Yeah, I had to close this. Okay, that makes sense. This guy again? You're gonna ask me to... Oh. Again. Now he's asking me to work... Actually, what day was it even? I don't see why not just work. I don't see what I'm even getting for that. Hopefully money or something. I mean, I am working on a day I'm not supposed to be. Oh my... Now he's asking me to work on a Sunday. Well, sure, I'll work on a Sunday and on a Saturday. I won't even get one day of rest this week. I'm pretty sure this is against labor laws, but that's fine. Oh, I went shopping so I can buy stuff, even though I don't even have a girlfriend yet. So why? There's no reason for me to buy anything. I guess I'll get something, and I came all the way over here. I don't even know which girl I'll try to do the route of. I'll just buy the most expensive one. Actually, no, I'll buy the sports cell because I know. Wait, you have to send it here. Wait, I just went home. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, it seems the way the health works is it goes down about 5, 6 parts. That doesn't make any sense. Well, about 10, 15%. So you have to do it every once in a while. Now this guy wants to play Mahjong. Well, I might not. The girls might not be like me a lot, but this guy surely does. Because he's really being very, very friendly. And I have to select schedule again. Well, let's do one of these. I shouldn't have much money left. I think there's a payday soon, so I'll just... That's not what I meant to do. Right, whatever though. Let's do table manners. Okay, I clicked the wrong thing because it's a stupid cursor. Okay, let's do martial arts then, and then table manners, and then whatever this is. It's a meal course, but I don't know how that's learning anything. You're just learning to stuff your face, most. And then a seminar, sports, gym. What are these hobbies even? Okay, I forgot how to close. Okay, you just click this. And yeah, I forgot completely about girls, but whatever. Don't like they'll even go on a date with me anyway. So I got my money slightly replenished. What even is this? What is this? What is this trying to represent? Is it a sports gym? Is he holding a dumbbell? Is that what that is? I don't know why they decided to make it like that. Why are there question marks? Is that weird for me to go to the gym? Right, let's actually, since I misclicked that, let's actually call this skill. He's 25 years old, but apparently the protagonist is so old that they're young for them. for him.
こないだはごめんね。せっかく誘ってくれたのにさ。予定が合えばいいんだけどね。そっちはどう？いつなら空いてる？
Can I? Okay. I was actually worried because
その日なら OK だよ。
none of them were actually open. But
そ
it
れじゃ楽しみにしてるから。
seems actually
遅
worked.
れてこないでよ。まあ、私も遅れないようにするからさ。じゃあね。
Or you know, maybe it was actually I was actually meant to be rejected. I know what they call that. In Japanese they call that Makei Bento, which is a losing event, which you have to lose. Well, since I misclicked this, I'll save. Okay. Oh god, it's exposing me. Everyone's gonna know I'm using an emulator because I got the message. Well, let's look at parameters. Have basically no intelligence. That's very accurate to real life. I'm very active. Sensibility, I guess I'm not very sensible. Very manly, also very accurate to real life. That is not a joke. It kind of is. And whatever this is, I know how to read that. It's not like the interface for this game is hard, but it honestly kind of confuses me. Probably, well, I forgot to rest again. So I died and lost 5,000. But it's surprisingly not that, doesn't hurt that much. It's just 5,000. I mean, that's 5. I know how much that was in the 90s, but I mean, what's that? That's $50 or so?
本当？じゃあ間に合ったんだ。よかった。私人を待たせるのって大嫌いなのよ。そうね。とりあえずはあなたにお任せしようかな。この前はありがとう。おかげで助かったわ。あなたって車いじるの好きなの？あまりそんな風には見えないけど。
What are you talking about? I'm very manly. Did you look at my parameters?
私も二輪なら高校時代から
I love cars and fixing cars.
それに比べて四輪はまだ日が浅いからね。そうかな。あ、そうだ。よかったら今度一緒に走りに行かない？本当に？迷惑じゃない？
You know, I like this game, you know, well, this version to be more accurate. Sound, music. But there was one song I really liked. I really liked in the Sega Saturn version, which is not here. Bye bye. And the music is not here, so that's kind of sad about that. Okay, I should rest urgently. I keep clicking the calendar. It doesn't actually do anything. It just shows you days of the week. Which, why would I even want to use that? It doesn't even show you your schedule. Why does this even exist? Whatever. So I have no money left. Apparently that date just melted all of my money, or maybe all the stuff I'm doing during the week. So I only have about $175 now. So I'm very poor. Can you imagine being an old man and only having $175 in your bank account? And what kind of failure are you? I'm not even joking. If you only have that much money in your bank account and you're over 30 years old, that is a problem. You should do something about that. Well, I guess you just have to stop doing stuff. Just do all the free, because I'm poor. I don't know how to even meet the other goals yet. I really hate this interface. Stop. Shopping. Okay, I did it. And I forgot to call the whatever. I'll just do it next week. I don't know if there's a time limit in this game. Hopefully not, because I'm not going very well. I'm not going very fast. And let's buy the high heels this time and actually send it. Did that do anything? Oh, I got it. Is she calling me to express her thanks?
Ah, もしもし、私よ、Kiyomi だけど。
Are you going to express your gratitude?
そうなのよ。送ってくれたでしょ。
Oh,
いいじゃないこれ。
she actually liked it, even though we barely know each other. I think that would be kind of weird
でも
in real
なん
life.
だか悪いよ、こんなのもらっちゃって。
Oh yeah, because I
本当にいいの？すっごく嬉しいよ。またデートしようね。それじゃ。
well, she was actually happy. But I don't know if that would be the case in real life. I mean, if someone you just met and you high heels, would that really be something well, I don't know actually, because I've never done that. But it seems this schedule is working out fine enough, so why not? I just leave it. But take the shopping out, because I'm not gonna go shopping every week. I'm gonna run out of money very quick if I do that. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. And actually call her this time, since I misclicked it again.
Hi, 新井ですけど。あ、こんばんは。この間はありがとね。おかげで楽しかったわよ。当然。話をしてるだけでも燃えるわよね。うん、ガンガン飛ばそうよ。あ、何ブツブツ言ってんの？
Ah, okay, Sunday, since I clicked it.
あらら、その日はもう予定が入っちゃってるわね。まあ、しょうがないね。
I don't know, I
また
did say I thought it was forced, but I don't know if it's actually, maybe
威勢がいいわね。それじゃあ待ってるからさ、またね。
maybe I'm just getting really unlucky. So let's drown out our sadness by working. Okay, it ended.
いいわよ、喜んで。それで、今度はいつにするの？ね、あらら。
Again?
その日はもう予定が入っちゃってるわね。まあ、しょうがないね。また誘ってくれる？
No, I won't. I'm not calling you again. I'm just gonna.
またね。
I don't actually know how to meet the other girls, but maybe it has something to do with the activities. What is this at? Doesn't seem like that's the case, because I've done pretty much all of these. And maybe if you don't have anything to do, or if you work on a Sunday, maybe you'll meet someone. Or maybe it's just you just meet the girl at the beginning based on your parameters, like your blood type and your what they call that, or your birthday. There's a lot of games like that actually in this era, and you have to redo the whole game. Basically have to play slots with the starting stuff, so you don't actually get the girl you want to get. I'm just gonna skip this because I think it's the same dialogue anyway. Ah, right. Ah, I got promoted. So all the sucking up to this individual it seems it paid off, because I got promoted. Nice, even though I'm not going very well with the actual, main part of the game. At least I'm getting promoted. I'm gonna get a bunch of money now. Maybe I should just play this like a life simulator. You get rejected by girls, and then you work, and you get a bunch of money, and you don't have anything to spend it on. Like right now I have 3 million. No, it's 300,000 yen. Right, I think I figured it out. It's just Saturday is a really unlucky day. So next time I'll just invite her on a Sunday, or a Sunday date, because that seems to be the problem. I have 0, or actually I've been looking at these parameters. I don't actually know what they're saying. I know I was expounding on them a while ago, but I didn't actually know what these numbers mean. Is this like negative and this is positive? Why is that? Why couldn't they just make it so it's like minus and plus? Why do they have to make it 2 separate stats? I don't know. Game is weird. If anyone knows what this means, then you can tell me, because I don't. I generally don't know what that means. That's the problem with only using katakana. I know if it was in Chinese characters, I could probably deduce what it means, but I don't know. Well, since I'm rich now, let's do all these weird stuff. Tetsujin Kyoshitsu. I know how to translate that, but well, it's something. This is mystery man. Well, it's probably like a cabaret or something. And this is a mystery dance club. I feel like that's kind of censored in a way. I don't know. I'm so rich I can do all the most expensive things in a week and I still have money. Let's take out, this in the middle of the week. I can sleep if I don't die. They say if you work you die, the opposite is also true. If you don't sleep, you'll die. Very true. And let's call her again. Skipper. Oh, it actually worked. Even though I misclicked it and I put it on Saturday, even though, well, as long as it worked, why would I? That's great. Okay, so finally we get back on track on the main part of the game, which is not, contrary to popular belief, it's not stacking parameters and getting much of money, it's actually dating the girls. Oh, this is okay. Finally, we actually met another girl. I thought this was the date, but I guess I wasn't paying attention because it's on Saturday, not on. It's on Saturday, not on Tuesday. I wonder if I should. I guess I don't have to do anything because I'm like anyone is requesting anything from me. But I wonder if I should be translating this or at least voicing it. I think anyone could understand this who isn't Japanese. But I'm not going to because I'm lazy. Well, at least I guess I could voice it at least, but I'm not going to do it because I'm lazy, like I just said. So this guy wants me to work again. I'll select the left one this time because I don't actually know what it does anyway. I think it just makes it harder for you to get promoted, so I don't know why you wouldn't click the angel one every time. Maybe because it takes your stamina, your health. Oh, that was a new cutscene. Well, I haven't mentioned this so far because I don't think it matters to anyone who hasn't played. I think it matters to anyone who hasn't played the original, the Saturn version, but the dialogue is different. So it's like they revamped the whole thing. Well, what? I actually wasn't really reading it.
へえ、そうなの？それじゃきっと素質あるよ。本当だって、自信持ってよ。そうだ、帰りはシグナルレースでもやっていこうか。
I guess he was gonna lie about something, and I stopped him from lying and embarrassing himself.
大丈夫だって、遅れたら待っててあげるからさ。その息その息。ああ、なんかワクワクするわね。今日はなかなか楽しかったわ。またレースしようね。それじゃ、バイ。
This must be quite a new type of date. You go race your girlfriend. Okay, so it's this woman again. I know what she's talking about. I think it matters. Well, maybe I'll actually start English. I'll actually start voicing like this. Kishinoe-kun. God, I'm gonna sound I'm not prepared. それが予想以上の反響で人手が足りないらしい。うちから応援を出すことになったんだが、石野江くん言ってもらえんかね。僕がですか？君しかいないんだよ。すまないが、頼むよ。Okay, so he wants me to go somewhere. These events are kind of, I don't even know what they do. I think it took away from my health, but there's no way to know. My cat is really being annoying. A project. Yes, sure, I'll join your stupid project on Sunday. Apparently I'm not allowed to have a private life anymore. It's just company work every day. All the way, all the time, right on down the line. It's push, 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 Western Williams. Push, push, push. All the way, all the time, right on down the line. Okay, maybe this is my fault because I'm just clicking. I'm just pressing A over and over again. I'm skipping all the schedules, which means I'm not even reading it anymore. Which means I'm not, inviting the girls, which is why did it stop? Okay, that's weird. Okay, today I'll actually do it. Okay, I can't. I was going to try to invite Mika, which is the girl that we just met, which I didn't say her name, but that's her name. But she's not on the book. What do they call these?
はい、新井ですけど。
I even remember what they call these in Japanese.
あ、こんばんは。この間はありがとね。おかげで楽しかったわよ。
Is it 電話帳?
ええ、いいわよ。喜んで。
It's like a telephone.
今度はいつにするの?
Telephone book, right? I know how to call it even in my native language. Kind of embarrassing.
ね、オッケー。その日なら。
Hey, thanks. Let's have a date on that day. I have no money left because I just left this on forever. But I'm not doing anything anymore because I don't have money. Well, at least I managed to stop my loss at $247. Because now all of my money, because I wasted all of it going to cabarets, cabaret, and dance clubs. But thankfully, I got a bunch of money this today anyway, so it didn't matter. But that's the, and I got promoted, even though I didn't do anything basically. I was just wasting all of my money. That's the moral of life. Just waste all your money.
大丈夫。時間通りだよ。今日の映画もう楽しみで楽しみで、私が思わず早く来すぎちゃったのよ。
Just waste all your money and everything will work out in the end. That is life.
早く行きましょう。さすがに人気作品ね。こりゃ立ち見かな。どうするの？私は立ち見でもいいけど。
大丈夫。任せといてよ。
ちょっとチケットが手に入ったなんて嘘でしょ？指定席じゃないの。いいよ、自分で払うから。
I know which. Well, basically, I know he didn't pay for the tickets. He didn't get the tickets. He actually paid for it, and she wants to pay it now. So left is like you lie and you say you actually got the tickets for free, and the right one is you explain it. I don't know if it's a good idea to lie to this woman. I think she'd probably know. Oh, it's this song that I liked. I guess they kind of expanded the soundtrack because this song it played basically every single date. So you kind of were forced to like it. But I really like it. I think it's kind of it's pretty catchy.
大丈夫。映画くらいならいつだって付き合ってあげるからさ。あ、そうだ。はいこれ私の分ね。
Well, it seems like
でも面白
it
か
was
っ
the
た。
right choice.
さすがに評判通りのアクション巨編だったわね。きっとそうね。確かにオープニングからエンディングまで息つく間もないって感じだったし。今日は楽しかった。よかったらまた誘ってね。もういいって大丈夫。気にしないで。それじゃ、バイ。
Bye. Well, that worked out. It was actually the right choice. I think I just skipped it again. Oh my goodness, why do you like me so much? Do you have something about me that attracts men? Okay, I don't even know what this is, but I guess I'll just do it. You know, this game is kind of I know it's a lot better in terms of actually being a game than the Saturn version, because well, it's not hard really, because that was barely even a game at all. Okay, another. Well, sure, I'll do it. But the Saturn game, it didn't, like I said, it was just the parameters. I don't know if it matters in this game actually. I don't know if it matters in this PS1 version, but in the Saturn version, they didn't matter at all. It was just wasting money. And you had a bunch of stuff you could set up, like whether you were if you were unemployed in the beginning, or you were a company, you know, or you managed a company, and it didn't matter because it just gave you more money, and the money you used, it didn't matter because the parameters don't matter in that game. So there was no reason for you to even have any money at all. It was useless. And you could set up your house expenses like the food and how much you spend on clothes and your rent too, actually, I think. But it didn't matter because the money doesn't do anything. So why would you even have that? I could kind of understand if you're trying to make it kind of a simulation, but at least make it so it does something. And it's just like, oh, here you go, you have stuff you can spend your money on, which doesn't do anything. And well, I don't know if it does anything in this game either, because apparently I'm really smart right now. I'm very big-brained old man, but I'm not. I think this is another girl. Takagi. I think that's how you read that. I'll just say this outright. I don't really like her. I'm sorry if there's anyone whose waifu is this girl. I don't really like her much. あなた。うわ、美人じゃないか。
失礼だけど、お名前は？
岸の絵ですけど。
やっぱりよかったわ。その CD を私に譲ってくださらない？もちろん。
Okay, so the reason I don't like her is well, it's kind of self-evident if you do her.
この CD 廃盤でね。私、八方手を尽くしてずっと探していたのよ。
Well, I know actually because it seems they changed a lot about the dialogue, so maybe they changed the character setting as well.
え？私？まあ、いいわ。
But yeah, don't really like her much. My favorite probably, I don't know actually, but I think it's probably Mika, the sports one. Oh, you can.
あなた確か。
Wait, can you? I think it's just.
美女だなんて正直ね。
I just made it scroll faster by pressing A, but it's not doing anything now.
私の名前は高木玲子。今は高木コンツェルンの子会社の一つで社長秘書をしているの。
So she's a secretary for the manager of a company.
私を誘うなんて大した度胸ね。でもいいわ。付き合ってあげる。あなたには借りがあるのね。
I don't know. I think they kind of changed her personality quite a bit. Well, I don't blame them because it was not very good last game. I mean, in the Saturn version. Yeah. So go fishing. By the time this game is over, I'll probably marry this guy because he's just. I feel like he's more willing to go on a date with me than the other girls. And it's every week, man. Every single week.
あ、時間通りだね。
Whoops, I skipped.
へえ、新しくできたアミューズメントか。なんだか楽しそうじゃない。
あさみさん、昔はこういうとこによく出入りしてたんじゃない？
まあね。でも、いわゆるゲーセンって呼ばれてた時代よ。
I said the dialogue was different, but the situation like this, going into a game center, is basically the same.
だけど、中
Not to say that's bad. Well, it isn't actually. It's quite neutral.
あの大敗的なムードがみじんもないもの。これなら女の子一人だって入りやすいよね。もちろん。ピンポン。さあ勝負よ勝負。
Oh, she really likes cars, huh?
私に勝とうなんて10年早いんじゃない？
Oh, did you just lose to Gil?
今日楽しかったな。
Oh, did you just lose to Gil? What a
それじゃね。バイ。
what a damn nerd. What a nerd. You just lost in a video game to Gil. Probably doesn't even play it that often. Maybe he just really sucks. Wait, what? Okay, so I can call Takagi, but I can't call the other girl I met before. That is weird. That is not okay. I wanted to. This game is kind of long compared to the Saturn version. You could probably do the Saturn version in maybe 1 hour and a half. This seems like it would take 2 hours, maybe 3. Because I'm 1 hour in, so and I feel like I'm.
また楽しみにしてるからね。
I don't actually. I feel like I'm 1/3 in,
頼んだわよ。じゃあね。
around that, compared to the Saturn version, which I don't know if it's structured the same way the routes. Okay, I just discovered something. You can stop it and call the girls in the middle of the week, which is quite useful. Because there was one thing in the Saturn version which made it 3 times quicker, which you could.
あなた。
Yes, remember you. Stop interrupting me.
ええ。
I'm trying to speak about the old version of the game. So in the last game, actually that's kind of rude. I shouldn't talk over the video game character.
さあ。
Let her finish.
なんだったかしら。嘘よ。
I have to say they made her personality a lot less bitchy,
デートのこと
so to
でしょ。
say. Because she was really bitchy.
あら、モテるのは本当だけど。
I guess some things
そう
haven't
そう。
changed.
確かに約束はしたけど、デートできるかどうかはあなた次第よ。私のスケジュールは予約でいっぱいなの。そう簡単に抑えられると思ったら大きな間違いよ。覚悟しておくことね。
Okay, sure. So in the Saturn version, you could schedule 2 dates in a week. So that made it very quick for you to finish the game.
そうね。あら。
But I don't know if you
あな
can
た
do
って
it.
相当な
You
興
can
味
do
の持
this
ち主みたい
in
ね。
this game.
そ
You
の
can
日
do
だ
that
け
in this game.
たまたま空いてるのよ。よくってよ。約束だものね。大げさな人ね。
Oh my goodness, why is your
まあ
talk so long?
気持ちはわかるけど。でも、
Why do you like talking
これ
so
だ
much?
けは言っておくわ。
You just like the sound of your voice?
二度目はないと覚悟しておいてね。
I feel like
本当かしら。
okay, it's still going.
まあいいわ。一応期待しておいてあげる。それじゃあ、またね。
Okay, it's finally over. I feel like that was 2 times longer than Arise. This girl's well, it gets check marks when you stop it. That's a nice detail. Apparently she really likes speaking. Oh my, how do I, okay. And
なんか今日は決まってるね。見違えちゃったよ。それにここのお店もなかなか素敵よね。
Oh my goodness, is this
ね、これからこのお店、
is this
私たちの
YouTube
店にしよ
child friendly? Can I is this kids friendly
う。でもいい
fountain?
そうすると他の子とこのお店に来られなくなっちゃうわよ。
Yeah, I think that this is halfway
本当かしら
around that in because that is where this event happened in the Saturn version.
そうだね、これから踊りに行かない？今日のあなたの格好なら雰囲気バッチリだと思うしね、行こうよ。
うんいつ来ても僕には E が高いな。And if
そん
that's
なことないって、
right,
行
wait
こう行こ
read that. Nobody needs to know.
う。ごめんごめん、でもあんまりあなたの踊りが面白かったから。やだ、また思い出しちゃったやだ、もうあれはうまいとか下手とかいう問題じゃないわよ。うんある意味芸術かな。それくらいすごいってこと苦しい笑いすぎて喉乾いちゃった。ちょっと飲み物取ってくるね。
Oh, what? Who are you? This is a new character. Okay, no, I'm not gonna dance with you. Why did you even think that was gonna happen at all? I kind of whoops, accidentally
ちょっと私を置いてどこ行く気なのよ。
accidentally clicked the wrong option. Well, I think it's because
思ったより軽いんだね。
it was ingrained in my mind that the left option is no and the right option is yes because of computer terminals. That kind of
どうだか
well, I messed up. I don't think she liked that. I have the impression she didn't really like that.
ごめんね、さっき怒ったりして。やっぱり私が悪いよ。考えてみたら私あなたの恋人でもないのに拘束しちゃったわけだし。
Okay, now I feel really, really bad.
じゃあもうおしまい。二人と
Even
も
though
悪かったという
it
こ
was
とで
it wasn't
お
on
互いに今日の
purpose.
ことは全部忘れようよ。これでよし。お互い気まずいままじゃ嫌だもんね。また一緒に遊びに行こう。それじゃバイ。
Man, she's actually pretty nice. I mean, as like, because she didn't really get very angry, and you can see, in the last game, what was it? Because you could get late to the date. This doesn't happen in this game for some reason. But if you got late,
あら、
she wasn't really
お
angry,
待たせしちゃったかしら。
and she just forgave you right away.
なんですってもう約束の時間を5分も過ぎてるじゃないの。
I forgot I even scheduled a date with this girl. I think I should just focus on one because I'm not
時間
gonna.
前に来ていないなんてどういう
Well, actually, I don't think I'm gonna do this in one day anyway.
私を待たせようなんて1億年早いわよ。私、時間にルーズな男って大嫌いなの。失礼するわ。
Okay, I retract what I said about her not being bitchy. She is. I think they just kind of attenuated her personality, but she's still bitchy, which is fine, I guess. There's some people who like that. some people who aren't me.
ああ、こんばんは。心配いらないわよ。ここ1週間ほどは上司と喧嘩もしてないしね。
そうなんだ。
ああ、そうだったんだ。とりあえず日にちだけでも聞いてみてあげるかな。
サンデー。
どうかしらね。うわ、やだ、ガラガラじゃない。ああ、しょうがないな。わかったわよ。もう許してあげるわ。何がさすがなんだか。とにかく行くからには楽しいデートにしてよね。
Alright, I guess she was kind of
あなたに任
she was
せた
kind
ら
of angry.
いつ襲われるか分かったもんじゃないから言ってるの。本当でしょうね。まあいいわ。それじゃあね。
Okay, she just said something really, really bad, but I don't want to say it. Alright, so we're back on track. And we got a bunch of money that I'm not gonna use because I think the parameters in this game actually matter. I was under the impression that it would be different from the last game, but it's not. Doesn't seem like. It seems like all the events are the railroaded, you could say, just like in the last game. I think I moved. I think I moved. It makes it easier for you to get promoted.
何？どうしたの？ねえ、よかったらこの後ちょっと飲んでいかない？このお店なんだかほっとするな。
Going drinking again? I guess it's normal. I know why I said that. Like, people don't go drinking every weekend.
付き合ってる人？さあね、いるような、いないような。
Do you think she would go on a date with some random guy if she was dating someone? What kind of question even is that?
ほら、人のことよりあなたはどうなのよ。
What kind of question even is that? It doesn't make any sense. Why would she be going on a date if she was dating someone else? I don't know which one is good. Whatever, just.
そう。まあ頑張ってね。今日はありがとう。また誘ってね。それじゃ、バイ。
Alright. Wait. I should try to do that thing I was talking about. You know, scheduling it on 2 weekend days.
はい、新井ですけど。
I'll try to do it on Saturday, and then if she doesn't... Okay. Wait. So now I'm going to... Well, I should save, actually. So, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... After the next date, I will stop. I'm gonna get exposed again. Everyone's gonna know I'm using an emulator. I'm a filthy pirate. Oh, you can make the cursor faster. I barely even see the difference, but okay then. And you can make the clock faster, so that's nice speedrun feature. And you can stop it every day. Well, I'm not doing that because it doesn't seem like it would make it very slow. And it became something in Japanese which doesn't correspond to anything in English, so I'm not gonna try to translate it. But you just need to know I would know it, and that's a good thing.
もちろん。ほら、最近ごちそうになりっぱなしだったからね。今日はこの清美さんに任せなさいって。
Oh, her name is Kiyomi. It's not Masami. I don't know why I was reading it like that. It's completely wrong.
オッケー、任しといて。
I don't even know if you can read it like that.
ここよ。このお店、ボリュームたっぷりで美味しいのよ。さあ、ガンガン食べてね。いつものお礼なんだから。どうしたの？
Well, I'm very thankful for the fact they expanded the game, but I think these choices actually matter. So it's kind of empty. Okay, so I can do this or I can do that. It doesn't actually do anything. So why should I even care? Okay, I'll click the bad one this time, because why not?
何よ改まって。え？当たり前じゃないの。私たち恋人同士じゃないのよ。片方だけがおごるなんて変じゃない。
Are they? I don't know if they're dating yet, but she said they're girlfriend and boyfriend. I mean, didn't she just say a couple of days ago they're not? Or maybe I misread that. Well, whatever. I'm not very. Okay, stop. And I think I did it. Well, actually, it depends on whether she'll actually accept it now. Okay, so I'll Sunday. Oh, it worked. So I'm gonna have 2 dates in 1 week. Well, actually, I could probably do this in 2 hours now. Although the dates themselves are actually a bit longer than. Well, I should probably stop talking about Sad Invasion because I don't think many people played it. But that was the go-to strategy if you didn't want to sit through. If you didn't want to sit through, well, maybe not hours, but a significant amount of time of clicking and pressing A, because that's all that game is. It's just pressing A over and over again, and then you go to date and you press more A. Kiyomi さんは子供嫌いなの？
そういうわけじゃないけど、もうよそうよこんな話。
何かありそうだな。とにかく入ろうよ。
ちょっと大丈夫？なんか膝ガクガクしてるみたいだけど。
ここのジェットコースターアジア最速なんだって。はははー。でも、清美さんは平気だったみたいだね。
ごめんね、期待に添えなくて。ねえ、やっぱり男の人ってさ、キャーとか言ってしがみつく子の方が可愛いんでしょ。
I know actually. Is that cute?
じゃあ、あなたはどうなの？
I don't know, man. Because, well, I'm not the best person to answer this. I didn't even read it because I was thinking. I was thinking so hard about the question of whether girls holding onto you on jet coasters is cute that I didn't even read which one is which, so I don't know. I don't think it's that cute, to be honest. I think it's just kind of, I don't know. I guess I'll do this one.
へえ、意外ね。全然そんな風には見えないけど。
So I guess that was indeed the no question option.
よく言うわよ。やっぱり嘘なんでしょ。ああ、私ももう少し可愛げのある女になりたいんだけどな。今日はなんだか疲れちゃったね。それじゃ、バイ。
Very. 清美さんはやっぱり遊園地嫌いなんだな。せっかく苦手なジェットコースターまで乗って頑張ったのに。Okay, this woman again. The game calls her a hag, but I think that's a discriminatory and derogatory insult that shouldn't be tolerated on this channel. So I'm not gonna call her that. I'm just gonna call her a woman. Call her again.
ああ、そうだったんだ。とりあえず、日にちだけでも聞いて。
Okay, apparently she's angry because I spoke my mind. Okay, that's the wrong one.
どうかしらね。
Whatever. That was the wrong one. I wanted to do the Saturday one because I'm not gonna waste my time showing it. But you can't. I think I already did it. You can't call them twice. Well, actually, I'll do it just to see. But they just gonna be like, "Why are you calling me again? Are you stalking me? Why are you calling me again on the same day? We just spoke. What is wrong with you?"
はい、あれ。
And yep, that's it. What? I think I just skipped so fast. It just went all the way to Sunday. What is this?
まあいいわ。付き合ってあげるよ。プラネタリウムなんて小学生以来だな。その時は寝ちゃって先生に怒られちゃったんだけどね。
Maybe I should stop skipping game. Everyone's gonna know I'm using him. Well, I guess they already know because I was saving. I don't know, some people don't like it when you use the emulator fast forward. They think it's cheating. I do think it's cheating when you use it for games that aren't visual novels.
いつの間にか眠っちゃった。
Well, apparently she didn't really like the planetarium. I guess it's kind of boring. But some people don't like it when you use it fast forward in
やっぱり
games.
星空は本物を見る方がずっといいよ。
But this is a visual novel, it's a dating sim, so there's no gameplay to speak of.
特に夜の海の澄んだ空気の中で見る星は忘れられないくらい綺麗なんだから。そうだ、これから見に行こうよ。
え？
ね、ドライブがてら。行こう行こう。
じゃあ車取りに一度戻らないとね。
ね、綺麗でしょ。
本当だ、すごいや、この星空。
これをあなたに見せたかったのよ。
でもさ、
何？
なんかカップルみばっかだね。
本当だ。
なんだか気まずいぞ。何か喋らなくちゃ。部下だね。
うん。私さ、夜の海って好きなんだ。 嫌なことがあると昔よく一人で見に来てた。
いわば、きよみさんの秘密の場所だね。
そう。でもなんでかな、どうしてもあなたに教えたかったんだ。なんだか不思議ね。
I guess he's trying to kiss her, but I don't think that will work. I know in the Saturn version. Well, I know actually because it's different, but in some routes they don't like it when you do that. So, I know. I think she'll probably get angry if I do that. So I won't do it.
そうしよう。
Was that the right choice?
そう。私はなんか変な感じだったわ。今まで夜の海に来るのは悲しい時だけだったからかもしれないけど、なんだかいつもと雰囲気が違うから。やっぱりあなたと二人だったからかしら。
No, I don't think that mattered. I think that option mattered just like most options. So I'm not very concerned. Okay, I skipped the whole week again. I should stop doing that. Oh god, my goodness, I hate this stupid cursor. There's some game I've seen some games use this kind of cursor before. I've never liked it. Why would you use? I'm using control. Maybe there was some kind of mouse. What do they call it? Mouse thing like they had for the Super Nintendo, for the PS1. But I think it's a good idea to do that. Just make it. Why can't you just make it, use the controller buttons? Why do you have to make it like this? Yeah, I tried to invite her to the same day on a different day, but I guess she's not. She wasn't lying. So yeah, you can't go on a date. What about Sunday? Okay, that's fine. I haven't touched the schedule in a while. And I can't touch it because it is not Monday, the day of the moon, yet. Not even clicking. Okay, call her again. And I think this is one of the reasons why people don't, these, well, I like them. I personally like them. They're kind of tedious. You just have to having to click all this stuff over and over again. Which is probably why people don't make dating sims anymore. Okay, that's all. Probably why people don't make dating sims in a classic way anymore is because why would you have that when you can just have a visual novel and not have to click a bunch of stuff and raise a bunch of parameters that don't actually matter, don't actually do anything. Seems she really doesn't want to go on a date with me. Although this guy, maybe I should just marry him. Maybe I'll talk about the last game. The last game, the premise was that you were subscribed, I don't know how to say that, to a marriage agency, which is something they had or have. I don't know if that still exists in Japan, where you can basically just look at people's profiles and, you know, see, date people you want to marry. And that was the premise. But this game is completely different because there's no marriage agency, there's nothing. It's just you meet the girls and you talk to them. And now that I think about it, there's probably no reason to even have the marriage agency thing, because it seems it's fine without it. Well, I guess in this game they work at the same workplace. They work at the same workplace, apparently. So they already know their phone numbers and stuff. Okay, the worst thing about this cursor thing is that you can't press the, if you press outside of the box, I'm pressing right now, it doesn't do anything. So that's probably the worst, that's probably the absolute worst thing about this, is that I have to move the cursor all the way to the text box every time I want to advance the dialogue. And for a game where you have to... She's not even home anymore. Is she ghosting me? I know what I did the last day that made her so mad. She's not even at home. What happens if I call her again? What happens if I... Will we just give me the same message? Okay, I guess that was to be expected. Ah.
元気？ここのところ連絡取れなくてごめん。実は今、私なんと地中海に来てるのよ。写真はギリシャでディナーを食べ終わったところ。どう？女の一人旅って雰囲気出てるでしょ。こうしてみると、この新井さんも結構女っぽいって惚れ直したかな？え？写真は誰が撮ったんだって？バカね、ウェイターに決まってるでしょ。それじゃまたね。バイ。
Okay, I have to say that is pretty cute, but I don't know what's so womanly about going on a trip by yourself to the Mediterranean. Why is that? I don't know what. Well, I guess that explains why she's not at home. Let's save. But it is kind of cute that she actually thinks that'll change the protagonist's opinion of it. In any way, I think that's... And I still can't get around this stupid... Okay, there we go. Is she at home now? Oh, she's at home.
この間は悪かったわね。せっかく誘ってくれたのに。いいわよ。喜んで。それで。
How about this day?
OK。
You know, maybe the reason why she thought it was womanly for her to go on, maybe it was because of the picture. Maybe that's the correct interpretation. Sure, I'll go golf. I'll play golf with you. Why not? I really feel like they only added these events with that guy to pad up the game. But maybe that's kind of a rude thing to say. And it's Kiyomi.
ちょっとやってくれるじゃない。
Oh, wait, I think the golf date it overlapped with her date, so maybe I think I just missed it.
清美さんじゃないわよ。何よ、何かあったの？とりあえず理由を聞こうじゃない？
Whoops.
あのさ、
It weren't working, it was golf. Why are you lying?
仕事が忙しいか
You're a
忙
liar.
しくないか、いちいちその日にならないとわかんないの？こっちだってね、あなたとの約束のためにスケジュール調整したり予定を詰めたり、いろいろと大変なんだからね。
Yes, I'm sorry. Maybe I should just reject the
もういいや。
what do you call it, manager or
言いたい
whatever.
こと言ったらすっき
Maybe I
り
should
した。
just reject the old man
悪
every
い
time.
ね、偉そうなこと言って。
I didn't swing that kind of way anyway,
で
so
も
I'm not
今度か
interested.
ら気をつけてよね。
You can go play golf with
本当ですよね。
someone else.
まあいいわ。それじゃあね。
Let's redeem ourselves by going on another date.
ああ、そのこと？もういいってば。ええ、いいわよ。喜んで。それで、今度はいつにするの？ね。
Skip. I got a payment. Paid day. I think there was a message there I should have read, but I'm not. Didn't read it. So whatever. Fishing. Okay, now that is probably the weirdest thing so far. Even more than the racing thing. I mean, would you really go fishing with your girlfriend? Is that something you do with your girlfriend? I think it is.
いいよ。付き合ってあげるよ。なんだか私までワクワクしてきちゃったよ。私の獲物、分けてあげようか？
いや、まだまだこれからが勝負だ。
そういう勝負に向きになるとこ、私好きだよ。
よーし、頑張るぞ。ボロ負けじゃねえか。
そうだね。でも釣りって面白いね。
Well, I have to say,
なんだか癖になっちゃいそうだよ。
you know, I don't know if the protagonist is just really incompetent, but she seems to win at everything they do. So maybe that's the problem with the protagonist, or if she's just really, really competent.
送ってくれてありがとう。じゃあまたね。バイ。
Accept.
ね。
Oh wait.
はーい。
This game is it's a lot harder, so to say, than the last game. I mean, you don't stop. Because they can actually reject you with a very high chance, and you can't do anything about that. But that's very realistic, I guess. Why is Monday the rest day again? Or was it actually should?
ね
You know, I think that is it the manager again
あれ
or what?
あなたも今帰りなんだ
Well, I guess they do work at the same company, so it's not weird for them to meet.
そうなのよ今日は珍しく早く肩がついたんでねそうだ駅まで一緒に帰ろうか駅までの道って酔っ払いが多くてさ一人だとついいつも喧嘩売っちゃうのよ
You fight them, you don't get catcalled, you fight them. That is very interesting. I guess that's one way to avoid getting harassed. You just... Okay, I forgot to stop and call her, but whatever. I think this is gonna go to 2 hours anyway.
悪かったわね
But I think we're pretty close to ending. I know why this is happening, but it seems like Monday is a rest day every day. And by the way, the song that is playing right now, and if you listen to it, it kind of sounds like Miku Miku Nishiteru. But maybe I'm just too poisoned by Vocaloid music.
ね
But it doesn't look.
あ
Listen.
らその日はもう予定が入っちゃってるわね
Well, it happens a lot that songs are in the same key.
まあしょうがないね
I think that song is in A minor.
威勢がいいわ
I
ね
really,
それじゃあ待ってる
I'm
か
not
ら
a
さ
music
またね
buff, so I don't know, but I think it is. And I think Japan likes making songs in A minor a lot, like Toho. Okay, stop. Don't call her again. A bunch of Toho songs. Well, I would even say most of them are in A minor, so you can kind of tell. Because that's also why you can make medleys and stuff off of Toho songs, and they sound pretty good. It's because they're all in my A minor. And you might ask yourself, no, I'm not golfing with you. I learned my lesson from last time. What was I even talking about? Well, I think it matters. Or whatever. I think it was about the A minor. But the reason why I think this is not musical advice, but if you look at, you know, the A minor
はい
keys,
荒井ですけど
they're all white keys. There's no black keys. So probably
ああこの間は悪かった
what
わね
happens is that when people make songs, they naturally gravitate towards the A minor because there's no black keys,
ね
and it's the only minor key
その
that
日
doesn't
は
have
空いて
that.
るわまた楽しみにしてるからね頼んだわよ
And, you know, and I think Zoon is musically trained in the professional sense. So probably he just started making music, and he just started by making A minor because it doesn't have black keys. So he started. So even after he got
ね
pretty good
え
at
今日の
music,
予定って決まってるの
he continued to make music in A minor.
うんそういうわけじゃないけど久々に体を動かしたいなって
As long as there's anything wrong with it, really,
いいよね
it's just kind of
でも
simple.
やるからには負けないわよ
Hey Nico, let's go
さあ
bowling.
勝負勝負
That's an epic meme from 2000 and whatever, 2018, 14. That was 10 years
な
ago.
かったから
Where does the time go?
当然もう一回よね
Well, he's actually winning this time.
ねもう一回ねいいよね
Okay, never mind. He lost.
ざっとこんなもんよどう参った 私ちょっと大人げなかったかな。そうだ、お腹空かない？
そういえば、じゃあ何か食べに行こうか。
賛成。それにちょっと飲みたいな。ね、居酒屋にしようよ。
うん。
面白いな。
え、何が？
いや、あなたって面白いよね。正確に言うと、あなたと一緒にいると面白いのかな。
それって喜んでいいのかな？
さあ、どうかしら。ねえ、本当に彼女とかいないの？正直に答えなさい。
いや、本当に決まった人はまだいないよ。
へえ、じゃあ候補はたくさんいるわけね。
さあ、どこされるべきなんだろう。やはり恋愛に嘘はいけないと思いますよ。うん、正直に答えよう。バカ。恋愛に嘘はつきものよ。So she's asking me whether I have a girlfriend, and I see literally no reason why I should say I have a girlfriend when I don't. Why would you do that?
じゃあ何人くらいなの？へえ、5人ね。ねえ、その中に私って入ってるの？
Well, actually, I think I misread it because he's talking about how many people he's dated. Well, it's not like I'm reading this very diligently at this point. It's been a while. Did it stop? Thank you. Now I can call her. Sometimes it'll stop by itself. I don't know why it does that. I think I'm clicking something.
はい、新井ですけど。ね。
Okay, when half of the dates I try to do, she just doesn't do it. Well, that doesn't make it very easy or fast.
ああ。ね。
And again. So I'll have to call her again. Because she rejected me again. Okay, I clicked the same day. I have to do it again. Maybe if I was less stupid and less floppy, clumsy with the cursor, I could actually do this a bit faster. Okay, let's not talk about what just happened there. No, I'm not going fishing with you. Actually, wasn't it on what day was it even? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna do that. So again, Sunday.
ね。
Okay, I guess no dates this week. Okay, stop. I'm not okay. I guess I can actually go because I got rejected every time. So I actually have free time to go mahjonging, jonging, whatever you call it. And you might have noticed I'm not doing any of the activities anymore. It's because they don't matter. And I think I'm very correct on that assumption. Because nothing has happened so far, even though I'm not doing anything. I know in the old game, in the old version, you could die. I'm not kidding. Well, actually, I think it was you lost your job. I remember if you didn't do certain acts. Doesn't sound very good, actually. I shouldn't act. That doesn't sound good. If you didn't do certain activities, you lost your job. So I don't know if that's the thing here too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Click. Okay, you're not going. You know what? I'm gonna go shopping. Okay, I can't do it this week, but next week I'm gonna go shopping and buy her some nice shoes or something. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna do whatever. I'll buy her some nice high-heeled shoes. Stop! Why are you so obsessed with me? What is wrong with you? Okay, so yeah, I guess no. Actually, I won't even call her because I think she's not gonna care. Let's see, let's do some activity since I have a bunch of money. Go to this cabaret, whatever this is, dance club, sports gym, super seminar, and the dance club. That seems fine. And go. I have $1 million. Well, yen actually, which is not $1 million. Let's see. There's a lipstick for $40. Man, women will really just spend money on things like this. This isn't jewelry. It's a consumable. You just use it and it goes away forever, and you have to pay $40. What even is it made of? Is it made of gold foil? I think this is jewelry. Hoseki. There's a pearl earring and a watch. I don't know. Wasn't she using earrings? So maybe she'll like it. Here you go. It's kind of. No. Okay. I thought it was gonna kick me out of the store, but it just went back. And send it. Ship it. And she's calling to say thanks, as is well deserved. It did cost $250, so I would expect at least some words of gratitude. Maybe actually accepting my invitation to the date. Maybe not rejecting me every time I call you. Stop. I couldn't stop it. Well, now I should be set because I gave her earrings and that makes her unable to reject my advances because I gave her a present. That's how it works. See, what did I say? It worked. It worked perfectly.
美術館？そんな趣味あったの？よくわからないけど、なんだか面白そうね。そうね、まあいいか。 動産屋じゃない。ごめん、ちょっと待って。考えてるのよ。今の部屋ちょっと狭いしね。見てみたい？見せるわけないでしょ。私ね、恋人ができたとしても自分の部屋には入れないと思うな。プライベートはプライベートで別物だと思わない？
Well, this is. I feel like this is well, I don't know actually. Well, she's saying she wouldn't let her boyfriend in her room. If she had one, I don't know what to say about that. Well, I guess whatever.
わかった。あなたってなんか危ない趣味を持ってるわけね。
And why do you reach that conclusion? I mean, you just said you wouldn't let anyone in your room.
いやーね、冗談よ。でも意外ね。あなたがそんな風に言うなんて。私、あなたってもっと。なんでもないわ。ねえ、悪いんだけど、美術館はまた今度にして、今日は不動産
Well,
の
honestly,
前にお付き合
I
い
didn't really care at all about the question. So
ありがとう。
I don't know. I guess she expected me to say something different, but it doesn't. It's like whatever.
ね。
Oh, after I gave her after I gave her an earring, he's actually accepting the invitation. So, what do you say about that? You know, they say, I was promoted to. Actually, is that promotion? I guess it is. Manager. It's kind of weird to. Well, I don't know how American or Commonwealth, companies work, so I don't know how to even translate that.
当たり前でしょ。何の連絡もなければ何かあったのかもって思うじゃない。だから私、帰るに帰れなかったのよ。
This was an event that was actually also
何かあったの？
in the other version. I think I already talked about it. She just kind of.
忘れてた？ふざけ
She
ないでよ。
just slapped me?
私がどんな気持ちでここに立ってたかわかる？
But that didn't happen.
やめてよ。男が女に土下座なんてみっともない。
Well, dialogue is the same, but I didn't hear that very graphic sound effect of slapping in the last version, so I didn't. I know if I was supposed to interpret it like that.
それじゃあね。さよなら。
Well, see, she just. Oh, it's fine. You did leave me waiting for a whole hour, but that's fine. Yes. Now call her again. What? What just happened? Maybe I should have read it. I think she just didn't, maybe she wasn't at home? Or whatever. I'll read it this time.
はい、新井ですけど。ああ、こんばんは。
That seems normal.
心配いらないわよ。なんでよ。
What? Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop.
まあそういうこと
I
ならいい
think that was important for the story.
で、い いつにするの？まあドライブには違いないんだから、行くなら早く行こうよ、早く。
I think it was very. Oh yeah, I guess it's the end of the year, so it's all holidays. Doesn't mean I can have a date every day.
あらら、
Okay,
その
not
日は
not
もう
if
予定が入っちゃっ
she
てるわね。
doesn't accept, but
まあしょうがないね。
theoretically that
ま
should
た誘ってくれる？
be possible.
威勢がいいわね。
You
そ
know,
れじゃあ待ってるからさ、また
well,
ね。
this is what I'm gonna do. There's an option here to stop every day, so I'll just turn it on. Schedule. Clear up all the schedule. Actually, I'll go shopping tomorrow since she rejected me. I don't have anything to do anyway. Save. It's not actually what I meant to do, but I ended up clicking it. I have $1 million, so technically, well, yen, not dollars. That's a lot of money. But so technically, I am a millionaire in yen, which is not a lot in dollars. But technically, that is the case. Let's see. Okay, that's one thing they use in Japan. It's like a warmer that you put in your clothes to warm you up. I don't know if that's in other places. It's not here anyway. In any case, there's a classic CD. Probably won't like it. And there's a scarf thing. I don't even know what this is. And the silk pajama. All of those sound terrible gifts, to be honest. I don't even. I guess the pajama. Yeah, just give her a pajama that costs $180. Well, that is pretty expensive, so maybe she'll like it.
あ、もしもし、私よ、清美だけど。
Now you call her? They give her a present, so you know, I'm gonna guilt trip her into accepting my invitation. It's peer pressure.
マジで？
What?
わっちゃー、残念だけど、私その日はガラガラなんだよね。何言ってんのよ。まだデートするかどうか決めてないわよ。
I guess she's kind of angry. Because what did I do again?
いいかな。
I don't even remember.
せっかくの休日に予定がないのも寂しいしね。はいはい、期待してますよ。じゃあね。
Now you just have to. 急がないとな。遅れたら大変だ。どこ行くんじゃ。決まってるじゃん。デートだよ。おほほほ。お主、たまには大胆なものなのもいいぞ。あれ、いつもと違う役だね。女心ってのはな。まあいいや。急いでるから、じゃあね。What isn't that character even trying to do? Why does she even exist? I guess she did serve the role of setting up your character in the start. But why is she even showing up at this point?
大丈夫だよ。それより早く行こう。楽しみだな。
So they're driving again. This woman, she just loves cars.
あなたもまあまあ運転うまいしね。
本当だね。
まだ帰るには早いよね。ねえ、次はどこへ行こうか。
そうだな。帰りは海にでも寄ってみようか。
最初は自分で運転しないと退屈かなって思ったけど、ただぼーっと窓から流れていく風景を見るのもいいもんだね。
清美さん、そうだ。清美さんって確か夜の海が好きなんだね。なんだよね。
ああ、そっか。前にも来たよね、夜の海に。
Okay, this is a chance.
そう、
I know.
好きなんだ、夜の海って。風と波の音がこんなに大きいのに、すごく静かな感じがして。
Yeah, he's gonna kiss her now, even though I didn't do it last time. This seems like a good.
あ、悪いよ。私は慣れてるし。
Well, the left is you just try to kiss her right away. The right is you don't. And I don't know which one is the correct one. Well, maybe it's the right one, but I kind of want to do the left one because I don't know. This is kind of taking a while. In the last version, it was kind of quicker.
ねえ、あなた、本当は私のことどう思ってるの？
どうってとっても素敵な女性だなって。
素敵な女性か。じゃあ、いい人なんだね。
Maybe I should have done it. Maybe. But I know. Maybe we'll get another chance. Oh my.
それじゃあそういうことで。
Okay, but actually, probably that wasn't a good thing to do. Maybe I'll just load and I think I'd saved. When did I save? Okay, I saved on pretty close, pretty near whatever you say. So I can actually do this. Already have this done. Okay, so I'll try to actually kiss her next time because I think that was the correct. You just buy the same thing. Yes. Why? Okay, so it's right on top of it. It won't. Because I just hate the cursor. I hate everyone. I hate the guy who invented cursors in console games. It's unnatural. It shouldn't exist.
ああ、この。
And
そ
again,
の日、もちろん空いてな。
she couldn't go anyway. Whatever. And the phone. Call her again. Same day, doesn't matter if she said. Because she might have changed her mind because she got a silk pajama.
ああ、その日、もちろん空いてないわよ。
Oh my. I guess that's fine. That's pretty. Yes, she's supposed to be angry with at me for some reason. So I guess it should be harder to do this, but it's kind of.
ああ、その日。
Stop. Just let me go on a date.
ああ、その日。
Every time. Should I just... No, actually, I'm not gonna save scum. Again.
ああ、その日もちろん。
I feel like this is the final boss of this game. It's just you. Maybe I'm just getting really unlucky. I do feel like that's what it's supposed to be. You just call her again and again, and she just rejects you.
ああ、その日もちろん空いてないわよ。
Didn't happen. Didn't happen. I don't know if I just got really unlucky, or if the stars were aligned wrong, or if I don't know, there was some kind of problem with the hardware. Something. I don't know, man. Okay, that isn't what I meant to do. Okay, so just wait. I'll just wait. Get the pajama. Get it. Telephone. Have to move the cursor all the way to text box. Because this is a game that was made to torture you. Maybe she's mad I didn't. Looking at the calendar here, there was Christmas day on 20. I guess it's Eve. Maybe that's why she's mad, because I didn't invite her. I know it's a mystery. It's a mystery.
え、マジで？
I did it. Finally. Okay, so this time, just let me save on second slot. There we go. This time I'll actually kiss her and, well, try to. 'Cause I don't know if that's the right choice. Maybe this is just one of those, you know, it's necessary for the character progression and character development, and you need to have these high and lows, and you need to, you know, but no, I'll just do it.
Kiyomi でいいよ。
It worked. Success. It actually worked. Well, now what? Fine. I guess I'll just call her again.
はい、新井ですけど。あら、どうしたの？さっきまで一緒だったのに、また電話くれるなんて。
迷惑だったかな？
そんなことないよ。今日はありがとね。
いや、僕も清美と一緒にいられて嬉しかったよ。それでさ、また清美とデートしたくて電話したんだけど。
ありがとう。もちろん私だってあなたに会いたいに決まってるじゃない。
えへへ、そう言ってくれると嬉しいな。
ねえ、いつなら空いてるの？私は多分いつでもいいわよ。
Oh my
あなた
god.
に会う方が大切だから。
I do play dating sims. Sometimes it's kind of embarrassing, to be honest, when I read stuff like that.
やだ。よりによってその日なの？うん、その日だけはちょっと。
Okay, I guess you can't
残念
go.
だけど会えないね。
But you know, when you've been playing, even after you've played these games for years, even after you become a seasoned veteran
悪いけどそうしてくれる？
in visual novels and dating sims, it's still embarrassing. And this is something, I guess it's part of the experience, but it's still embarrassing.
私だよ。私。Kiyomi.
Oh, she came to have. Didn't she say in the other day she didn't want to let anyone into her room, and now she's gonna. Okay then. Oh,
新年明けましておめでとう。今年もよろしく。
that looks pretty
ねえ
nice.
どう？私の晴れ着姿似合ってるかな？そう、よかった。そうだ、帯見てよ帯。これ自分で着付けしたんだよ。すごいでしょ。
本当だ、完璧だね。最高にかっこいいよ。
そう、よかった。そんなに感動してもらって。わざわざ店に来た甲斐があったよ。
こっちこそ正月からいいものを見せてもらって何か幸せな気分だよ。
そうだ、もし予定がないならこれから一緒に初詣に行かない？
行こう行こう。正月で何もすることなかったし、それに
何よ？
晴れ着姿の清美をもうちょっと見ていたいしね。話のある read that. Don't tell anyone. I think it's haregi, but I know. Well, when you learn Japanese by reading, you kind of have this kind of movement, so you know what it means, but you never cared enough to actually know how to
は
read
い
it.
新井ですけど。
But I'm 99% it's harengi, even though I never
あなた
heard
だった
anyone
の。
say that word.
こないだは悪いことしちゃってね。
Oh my,
え？
this game really, ouch. This game really doesn't want me to finish it in a reasonable amount of time. Let's give her a gift again. Seems like that strategy has worked. But I can't do it now because it's not the end of the week yet. So I'm just, she don't stop. Okay, did it. I think I could play this game for 10 hours. I could play it for 50 hours and still not get used
は
to
い、新井で
to
す
the
けど。
cursor. It's just generally
Nanda,
generally the
anata
worst
datta no.
possible thing.
こないだ
The
は
worst
悪いこと
feature
し
of
ちゃ
this
って
game is
ね。
the cursor.
せっかく誘ってくれたのに。
It's too hard.
やだ。よりによってその
You
日
know
が
those rage games like Quap and what is it? The Bennett 40 thing. Managing this cursor is harder than all those games combined. It's not a joke. It's just, and it's 10 times more frustrating
は
like
い、
too.
新井ですけど。なんだ、あなただったの。
Okay, this is not working. I'll just go back to the strategy of shopping. Well, I already have a set. I don't have to do that. And it hasn't changed, so I'll just buy. I guess buy this. I know how to say that. I feel like I know what it is, but I don't know how. I think it's like it's golf or stole. Isn't a stole that kind of thing beasts use in a mass? I think that's what it's referring to, but I'm not sure. But I think it is some kind of article of clothing. Let's it's not. Is it the? I haven't seen him. Oh no, it's
今帰り
actually
なの？
it's Kiyomi.
ええ、今日は珍しく早く片がついたから。ねえ、駅まで一緒に帰ろうよ。よかった。 駅までの道って酔っ
Okay, this is the
払い
same
の多いじゃ
event,
ない
so I'm just gonna skip it. How dare you? How dare you show me the same event twice? What do you think I am?
えっと
This is not working. Is this some kind of... Are they forcing me to get rejected over and over again so the game lasts longer? Is this... Okay, I should turn this off. Is this what they're trying to do? They're just gonna... Really gonna do that? I'm not giving up though. I'm just gonna keep fighting on.
えっと
Just let me do it. Leave me alone. Okay, buy this cheap thing. Yes, $10. I spent $10 on you. Now you have... Did I just miss the phone call because I was skipping? Well, that's fine. Why is this happening? All my parameters are, if I can actually, it's the phone that's in the way. What do I not have? I don't have this, which I don't know what. Actually, I'll just look it up now. What does this mean? It means well, actually, how do you even I don't know how to translate that. Well, wait. Broad-minded, tolerant. So this is my broad-mindedness. Broad-minded. I'm not broad-minded enough to date this girl. How do I increase that? This? I hope it is. And then you go shopping. Okay. Maybe it'll work now. Sure, I'll talk to you. Why not? Okay, seems like... Doesn't seem like... I don't know. Is it going up? I think actually I set the wrong thing. I think that's the right thing. I think it's something else. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, again. Can you just stop? I think I'm losing. Really? Really? I think I'm losing the broad-mindedness. Why does this guy love me so much? Now, I wouldn't have a problem if you were like a cute girl, but you're not. You're bald. You're a bald fat man. So I'm not into that. I'm sorry. I'm actually losing. I'm losing the thing. Or am I? I have no idea how this even works. I think you're supposed to get the blue stuff down and... Actually, whatever. I wish I had the manual for this game, because it's just the most unintuitive thing I've seen. Okay, let's see if she'll actually date me now. Yes! Finally. Finally. Oh, I forgot to get rid of that. Classic? No, let's get this. Like, I know what this is. I think it's I don't know actually. I think it's a spice, culinary spice set. If I were to guess, but I'm not. Okay, based on this event, I think it's pretty close. Kind of. But this date seems not to be going very well so far. You just try to kiss her in the public, which I don't know how most people feel about that, but I think that's something that should be done ever. I guess it depends on. I guess it depends on what kind of culture you were brought up in. I guess it's fine in some places. Yo. Oh, this is a different dialogue when you send a gift.
だってあなたがプレゼントしてくれたんだからなんてねそれじゃあねありがとう
I'm not very healthy. I should probably change my schedule. Well, actually, I can't change it, but I have a free day tomorrow, so which means it should replenish a bit. And I'll call her again. Well, it's been 2 hours and a half now. What? Valentine's Day. Present for you. So apparently I'm supposed to call her to thank her. I want to know what happens if I don't do that, so I'll just do it.
そうだ、ちゃんとチョコレート届いてる？まあね、お菓子関係は苦手なんだけどさ、こんな時ぐらいはね。そんな大げさなものじゃないって。恥ずかしいからさっさと食べちゃってよ。まずいと思うけど。それじゃあね。
And I think already called it. Ah, 待った？
大丈夫だよ。
なんだか張り切ってない？
そりゃプロレス見に行くんだもん、当たり前じゃない。
そんなもんかな。
ねえ、早く行こうよ。
うん。
私燃えるんだよね、こういうの。
いいね。一緒に燃えよう。
ほら、何やってんだ下手くそ。そこはホールでしょうが。
清美、抑えて。
いけいけ、そりゃエルボー。ごめん、痛かった。もう私夢中になっちゃって。やだ、腫れてるみたい。
ひどいな、清美は。
本当にごめん。
Well, no, why? Well, you know, if you get hit by a girl, it probably doesn't hurt much at all. Why would you even? あ、
悪いよ。またね。
it was an elbow actually. She elbowed him. Maybe that does hurt a bit. I don't know.
僕ないよ。私が気になるんだから。それにたまにはいいじゃない、そういうのも。ね、いつなら空いてる？うん、大丈夫。
Oh, I died because I didn't rest. Only $50. So who even cares?
わかってるでしょ？私だけど。
Hmm? Oh wait, because I died, I couldn't go to the date. I didn't know that was even a thing.
ああ、
Didn't know that was even
この
possible.
清美さんともあろうものが男に待ちぼうけを食らうなんてね。何よ、また忘れてたっていうの？だとしたらバイクに縛り付けて街中を引きずり回すからね。え、それ本当？何よ、もう情けないわね。男だったらシャキッとしなさいよ。
Oh yeah,
はいはい、わかったから。
I should have looked at my schedule because I'm pretty sure I still have all the broad-minded activities I'm doing.
ああ、
Probably
楽
killed
しみ
me.
にしてたのにな。
I made myself so broad-minded that I died and I became Buddha. That's what happened. That is what happened. Okay, let's just get rid of it. I don't know what does she even do with these parameters. I don't know what they do. The game should really... I know there's probably a manual that comes with this in a physical copy, but I don't know how it works. I don't know why even matters. Is it blue bad? Is it yellow good? Why should I get them up? Why should I get them down if I have to do that? Please explain. Oh, I still had this on. I should... Classic CD, sure. Isn't it amazing that this is how many? It's been 2 hours and I only know 2 girls. I've only met 2 girls out of 5.
あ、もしもし、私、清美だけど。うん、ありがとう。なんだ。
Hey.
Ne.
Okay, get rid of this. It's slowing me down. I got paid. Did I get promotion? apparently you need money to get married in this game. I didn't know that. You certainly did it in the last game. But apparently you need money to have a marriage ceremony, which is what it said just now. And I have $1 million. That's more than what? Whoops. I didn't mean to skip that. I kind of did that on reflex. Whoops. Are they in a restaurant?
でも面白かったね、プロレス。ねえ、また行こうか。
Pro wrestling?
だからこうして謝ってるのに、もう。
This again? I mean, there's only one real option, so why?
よかった。
I think that the options in this game they're not necessary. There's no reason for them to exist.
そんな恥ずかしいセリフ、よく言えるわね。でも、ありがとう。嬉しいよ。
Because the sound version and the dialogue is basically slightly different, but it's basically the same. It didn't have those, so why did they add those here when they don't? Doesn't matter much. Well, I guess it did matter last time when there was a date where you had to stop. You had to kiss the girl. But otherwise, there's basically one right answer, and the other one is just you make a fool out of yourself.
ありがとう。
So why would I even care?
うん、その日でいいよ。私。今日は楽しかったわ。
Okay, I think that's not. That's fine. I think that. Well, I don't know.
夜景がとっても綺麗よね。
Well, usually I don't like showing nudity
なんか周り
when I'm gonna be the presenter, but that seems fine. I'm not gonna. But I wasn't gonna edit the video anyway, so. Sure.
よくもまあ全員一致であんなにイチャつけるもんよね。ん？あら、その手は。やだ、あなたも全員一致したかったわけね。私帰るわ。
Why did it work last time and then didn't work this time? I don't know, women, man.
なんだ、あなたか。どうかしたの？
Kiyomi, 怒ってる？
別に。気のせいじゃないの？
そう、ならいいんだけど。それでね、またKiyomiにデートしてほしくて電話したんだけど。
デート？どうしようかな。あなたって割と狼さんみたいだし。
いや、だから十分反省してるってば。
本当かしら。とりあえず予定ぐらいは聞いてあげてもいいわよ。マジで？
Worked.
あら、ずいぶん気張った格好ね。
この頃、なんだかストレス溜まってるみたいだし、パーッと踊りにでも行こうと思って。
心配してくれてありがとう。でも、ストレス溜まってんのはあなたの方じゃないの？
そうかな。
まあいいわ。オッケー、行きましょう。
清美と来るのは2度目か。
今日はナンパされないでよね。
Kiyomi. I actually remember last time I misclicked and went to dance with the Gyaru girl. That's kind of embarrassing. That wasn't on purpose, I just misclicked.
あなたの踊りは芸術的だわ。喉乾いたね。
I think this is gonna be the same event again. What? I wonder what will happen if I go with it again and dance
そう
with.
じゃあお願いね。
Huh?
だからいい加減にしなって言ってんでしょうが。
You never. I thought the guy was inviting me to dance. That would be quite singular. It would be quite interesting. This is basically the same question, same option.
俺のって誰があなたの女なのよ。まったく女を何だと思ってるのよ。最低ね。私帰るわ。
Well, I guess they weren't the same.
ごめん。でも私は
Well, actually, I shouldn't probably. I was gonna spoil her thing.
今日はもう気分が悪いの。だから帰る
Well,
わ。
actually, I don't know if it's the same setting, but in the
気分が悪いったら悪いのよ。ほっといて。
in the Saturn game, she's supposed to be a former delinquent, and that's why she's all manly and stuff. So that's why I tried to, well, it didn't work. But anyway, I have to say that I said the choices don't matter, but it does make it more interesting, at least.
はい、新井です。私今それじゃそういうことでよろしく。
So giving me the silent treatment, huh? Well, that's fine. I'll just do, I know, this thing. I'll just go to dance club. Send her a gift, yes. Where is it? That'll smooth things over, maybe. This is really expensive. What is this? Handbag. Why is it well, I guess there are some really expensive handbags, but would you really buy just a little thing, right? Why would you buy that? Women are weird. But I'll buy it anyway. No, actually, I'll buy the ring because that seems actually more lasting, especially if it's a silver ring, because you can sell it and you can keep it. Even though the silver market hasn't been going very well recently. I think it just crashed by 40% this month. So it's not very. I think it's a very good idea to invest in silver right now. Or maybe it is, because surely it can't go any lower, right? Oh, who knows? Nobody knows what's gonna happen.
あ、もしもし。私だよ、清美。それ送ってくれたよね。私さ、これすっごく気に入っちゃった。
But she liked it.
単純に浮かれちゃう自分もなんだか情けないんだけど、やっぱり特別な人がくれたからかな。
Apparently today was White Day, which I wasn't paying attention to at all. But I guess that's nice. That's fine.
本当にありがとう。物も気持ちも両方とも最高だったよ。じゃ、また会おうね。
Well, she liked it, so I guess it was good. Okay, so call her now. Is she just not? I feel like I should stop and read these, but I don't know if it, because I don't know if it'll be a special thing or not. Oh my god, you again. Okay, I forgot to change the schedule, so I'm not gonna buy anything. Yes. Move. Sleep. Go back. Sleep. Sleep. Yes, just sleep every day. Sleep. Okay, that's... Okay, don't sleep on... Actually, I think it's a... What? Wait, I think... Oh, I figured it out. You can make... If you set this to rest, you can actually make all the days holidays. Doesn't mean you're not going to work every day. I think that's a good idea. You should have some work in a week so you don't get fired and become homeless. So I guess I don't know. It seems fine. Work these days, 3 days a week. I think that's enough not to get fired. I hope.
何をよ。私は別に。まあ、あなたが話したいって言うなら別にいいけどさ。
Tomorrow? Wait, I can't. Never mind. It actually has to be a real holiday. You can't just set it to... Well, that's kind of disappointing.
空いてるけどね。
Well, at least I got the...
わかってるわよ。じゃあね。
I think she's really mad. I did that in last date. I think she's really, really mad. Yeah, more money. I haven't been promoted to lately. So I think I can get any more promoted than I am. No, I'm not doing it. I have a date on Saturday. I'm not going out. I'm not working. Stop. Stop. I will not do it. Okay, there we go.あの時、夜の海で清美を抱きしめた時、僕は清美の恋人になれたと思ったのに違ったのかな。どうして清美は僕に心を許してくれないのか。
どうして許さなくちゃいけないの？私は私よ。たとえあなたとキスしたって私は私、あなたはあなたでしょ。
それはそうだけど、
あなたといると楽しかった。だから一緒にいたのよ。でも私の心にまで入ってこないで。私もあなたを束縛しようなんて思わない。できるわけないのよ。私たちは別々の人間なんだから。
Oh, this is some drama stuff.
それとも何？あなたは私を束縛し して自分のものにしたいだけなの？だったら冗談じゃないわ。そんなこと言ってないじゃないの。何と言ったらわかるのよ。嫌いじゃないわ。でも好きなら何だっていうの？好きならいつも一緒にいればいいの？いつも女は甘えてくっついてなきゃいけないの？
もちろんいけないってわけじゃないんだけど、恋人同士だったらそうしたいと思うのは当然なんじゃないかな。
何が当然なのよ。あなたがそうしてほしいって思ってるだけじゃないの。
じゃあ清美はそういうことをしたいって思わないの？
少なくともあなたほど年がら年中は思わないわ。キスしたぐらいで付き上がってんじゃないわよ、バカ。
いい加減にしろよ。That is not okay. What? I think this whole thing was not a good idea. I mean, the dating and all. I was just fighting. It's just brawling.
じゃあね、もう二度と電話してこないで。
What just happened? Did I just... Okay, she's still on the book, so I don't know. That was kind of bad. I guess I'll save since I haven't. I should probably save before that happened, but I didn't, so probably not very good. Well, apparently she has a problem that she wants to be independent, and this wasn't in a Saturn version, so I don't know what to say about it. I guess it's fine, but not when you want to get married, because being married is basically the opposite of being independent. So well, let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, that's not. Stop. Still can't get used to this stupid menu. I mean, Token Making Memorial, well, did it have a cursor? I don't really remember. I think it did. Maybe it did in some versions, but it didn't. It managed to do this without having a cursor. So why do they think they need to have a cursor? It just makes the controls more confusing and less accurate, because you have to click things and it has to be right on top of them. Why can't they just do things normally and just use the buttons? I don't understand.
はい、新井です。悪いけど、私しばらく家開けてますので。
Well, if it is the case that I just messed up the route and I can't do it anymore, and this is not gonna be recoverable, then I guess I'll just count this a bad end and just stop playing. But I don't really want to do that. I wanna end it. So I'll just keep calling her. Well, it's kind of ironic that the game gives me all these. Okay, she's not at home again. The game gives me all these options during the game, and then when the protagonist wants to hit a woman, it doesn't give me an option to stop that. Why is that? And the manager is not even talking to me anymore. Did I just get ostracized by society because I hit a woman? Is that what's happening? honestly, that sounds fine. That sounds deserved.
はい、新井ですけど。
Oh, she picked up.
なんだ、あなたか。どうかしたの？別に気のせいじゃないの？
Yeah, apparently it wasn't as bad as I thought because she's just kind of passively aggressively
へえ、
angry.
デート？どうしようかな。
So maybe it wasn't that big of a deal.
どうかしらね。うわ、やだ、ガラガラ。
Hey, we did it. I know what kind of date would you have right after you just hit your girlfriend? And not even just like he hit her in the face. So it's not even I guess it would be less bad if we're on a shoulder or something. Oh, this woman again. Why even showing up? You don't do anything. You're not even helping. And I have to say this is kind of forced drama because Kiyomi, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who would go, crazy over. Oh, I want to be independent. I want to be an independent, strong woman. She doesn't look like that. She doesn't seem like that. I don't know. She seems very, very chill. So why is that? It kind of feels forced, and it wasn't a Sega Saturn version, so that's maybe why. Maybe that's why I think it's weird. Is she just driving around? Okay, she was here.
私
何も言わなくていいよ。僕はただ君を抱きしめていたいんだ。ずっとこうしていたいんだ。清美、愛してる。もう離さないよ。二度と君を離さない。
嬉しい。私も二度と離れたくない。
もう遅いから送っていくよ。
私今日はこのままあなたとずっと一緒にいたい。
清美、どうしよう。どうすればいいんだ。
お願い。
わかったよ。それじゃあ朝までドライブしよう。よし、飛ばすぞ。Oh my goodness, is it over? Is it? I wasn't expecting that kind of heavy drama, but I'm glad it's over now.
はい、新井ですけど。うん、私海ではありがとう。
いや、もう落ち着いたか。
うん、そうだね。もう大丈夫。ごめんね、いろいろ。
いや、僕の方こそ。それでさ、落ち着いたところでどうかな。また二人で会わないか。
そうだね。いろいろ話したいこともあるし。
うん、清美のことはもう諦めかけていたけど、よかったよ。やっぱり諦めないで。
ありがとう。ね、いつなら都合がいいの？
あ、そうだ。
I
meant to click on Saturday, but as usual,
その日だけはちょっと。
cursor.
ああ、 残念だけど会えないね。うん、悪いけどそうしてくれる？待ってるから。うん、じゃあね。
I guess we just have to call again tomorrow. And do it again. Never mind. Not gonna happen. And again, this old man is just obsessed with me. I'm rent free in his head. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm pretty close to the end at this point. Which is presumably, since the name of the game is, the name of the game, presumably it is to get married. Or so would you think if you were not dumb.うん、でもとっても嬉しいよ。いいよ。どう？この夜景は。
綺麗だよね。こんな風に素直な気持ちになれたの生まれて初めてだな。
今日の清美、僕には今までで一番綺麗に見えるよ。イエーイ。Oops. Okay, now call her again. I have to say she's not really she's not my favorite character. But I don't hate her, so okay, so it's my birthday. Which is totally real. I totally didn't just pick random numbers in the menu. So I'm very, very happy.
ごめんね、こんなに朝早く。もしかして迷惑だった？そう、ならよかった。大したようじゃないんだけどね。ほら、今日あなたの誕生日じゃない？だから。はい、お誕生日おめでとう。これ、私からのプレゼントよ。
うわー、覚えててくれたんだ。ありがとう。反撃だな。君がわざわざ持ってきてくれるなんて。
別にそんな大げさなことじゃないよ。でも喜んでもらえるなら嬉しいけど。
そうだ、開けてもいいかな。
うん、もちろん。
ありがとう。すごく嬉しいよ。
よかった。私、あなたのその笑顔が見たかったんだ。
I'm very happy.
これで帰るね。
Don't even know what the present is.
ごめんね。 それがダメなのよ。ちょっとした用事で一旦家に戻らなきゃならなくて。じゃあまたね。バイバイ。
わざわざ朝来てくれるなんて、清美って優しいな。おかげで幸せな一日をくれそうな気がするぞ。Yay. I have to say again, this game is really, well, no, I think the last game was really short because it took 1 hour, about 1 hour, well maybe a bit more to do one route.
なんだ、あなただったの。
So this game is a lot more, it has a lot more stuff, but also, well, it has a lot more content, but also it has a lot of stuff that shouldn't. Why is it even in, like, the old guy who keeps inviting you? I don't think that's necessary. I mean, if you want to make this a life simulator, you can make this life simulator. But if you want to make a dating sim, then you shouldn't put fat, bald old men in the game. I think that's necessary. I think that's something that people will thank you for when you're making a dating sim. But it is pretty nice. If she didn't keep rejecting me, why is this necessary? I can understand this once in a while, right? It's realistic, right? They have stuff to do sometimes. But every other time I try to do it, they reject me. Why is that necessary? It just makes the game longer and more tedious. Just like this stupid cursor. The stupid cursor that I haven't gotten used to yet. I think I'll never get used to it. Finally. Skip. Oh my. Stop it. Please. I want to see your face ever again. I don't think I can even get promoted anymore. So there's no reason to even talk to this bald guy. He's just getting in the way. Yeah, I don't need money either. I don't need any more money. I'm rich. I have 1 million yen. Which is about $10,000, which is not that much, but it's enough.
清美はもう俺にぞっこんだからいいやなんて思ってない？本当かしら？
本当だって。
じゃあ今日は誠意を見せてもらおうかな。
うん。やばいな。こりゃ絶対何か企んでるぞ。
まずは買い物に付き合ってもらいましょうか。
デパートか。
じゃーん。これ前から欲しかったんだ。
なるほど。いわゆるラブソファー。What the hell is that? What is a love sofa? I don't like the sound of that. I think you should buy it.
まずはこのソファーを割り勘で買ってくれたら許してあげる。
Imagine going to the counter and saying, I want to buy a love sofa. This is what I'm gonna. Out of all this furniture, this is what I want to buy. A love sofa.
さあ、次は食事の時間ね。行きましょう。秘密よ、秘密。
なんだかヒヤヒヤするな。
ここのフルコース、前から一度食べてみたかったんだ。
確かに美味しそうだね。でも値段は。
私もうお腹ペコペコ。早く入ろう。美味しい。思った通りだわ。
よかったね。ユミの幸せな顔を見てるとこっちまでよろしくなるよ。
だって美味し もん食べるとすっごく得した気分にならない？
なるほど。
だから私、料理だけは絶対手抜きしないんだ。
清美って料理得意なの？
やだ、当たり前じゃない。親父、いや、お父さんのご飯とか私が作ってたんだから。
そうか。清美のお父さんか、なんかここはそうだな。It's kind of
そろそろ寝
confusing.
ましょうか。ごちそうさま。
やっぱり俺がおごるのか。年表は高い。どうするんだ。遅刻するあなたがいけないのです。素直に彼女の希望通り払ってあげましょう。仕方ないよな。ナイスでは触れないな。しょうがない。ここも割り勘にしてもらおう。そうだね。話せばきっと分かってくれるよ。Now just get her pay.
ねえ、大丈夫？借りるの？もう、こんな時ぐらいおごってよ。
I give up on understanding this woman. It's like sometimes
するからこういうことに。まさか他の女の子に使ってんじゃないでしょうね。
I thought she was fine with splitting the bill. So why is she whatever? It's just women.
どうかしらね。
よーし、30分前だ。さすがにまだ清美は来てないぞ。毎回あんなに散財してたら挟んだもんな。
あら、ずいぶん早いじゃない。
まあね。
相当答えたみたいね。
ははミッキーだよ。はは。今日はどこに行こうかな。
ねえ、ちょっと歩こうよ。
オッケー。じゃあ散歩に出発。
教会か。
どうしたの、清美。
ねえ、あなたのお友達でさ、結婚した人って多いの？
No。男だからな。いることはいるけど、こんなにたくさんは。
私はもう25歳じゃない。これぐらいの年になると、女の場合、半分以上の同級生が結婚しちゃってるのよ。
そうなんだ。
今まではそんなに急いで何が楽しいんだろうなんて思ってたけど、
I'm not gonna read that.
や
Screw you.
っぱり私は正しかったわ。
そうなの。
だってあなたに会えたんだから。
清美。感動だな。今日は楽しかったね。教会で清美が嬉しいことを言ってくれたし。
そうだ、一度あなたに聞きたかったんだけど、どっち派なの？
何が？
だから結婚式は教会が好き？それとも和式の親善式派？
I know. I always thought it was kind of weird how Japanese people get married in churches even though they aren't Christian. So, and they hire foreigners that to pretend to be not even real priests. They pretend to be priests, and it's just really weird. I mean, why doesn't anyone think that's weird? You just get a random blonde American guy who's not even Catholic to read. I guess they do it in Anglican churches, but they're not even Anglican. They're not even Christian, and they're reading the Bible. That is really weird. Why do people do that?
やっぱり教会が夢って感じがするな。
If you think I'm kidding, it's real. Look it up. There's a job for that. It's called being it's like a part-time job. You pretend to be a priest, and it's real. It exists. Why? I don't know, but it does. It shouldn't exist, but it does. Try again. What's... Okay, I think I figured it out. There's some kind of game is forcing me not to get dates because I'm doing it too fast. That's probably it. There's no other reason why it would do this. The game hates me. You just have to keep trying. By the way, if you're wondering why I haven't just ended so far, even though it's been 3 hours, it's because I don't have internet. It rained yesterday. Yesterday it rained. It wasn't even a serious. It wasn't even like. It wasn't a torrent, but it rained a bit, and now I don't have internet anymore. That is how it works here. So I don't have internet, and I was gonna watch a stream from my favorite content creator, and I can't because there's no internet. And then I thought I was gonna read a book, but then it's too early. I only read books in the evening. Or I was gonna study a bit, but I'm too lazy, so I didn't do it. So I'm playing this game because that's what I do when I have nothing else to do. I just play dating sims. You can imagine how much of an exciting life I'm leading. But to be honest, it's not the worst thing you could do. Oh my. Just let me go on a date. Why is this so difficult? Alright, I'm gonna do stuff. Because apparently I think my parameters are getting in the way of stuff. So you just do all that. Clues. And then there's this bold guy again. Oops, I hit the mic. Yeah, maybe I should live stream. I think I have the well, I have the talent, so to say, of playing things for hours, even though it's not. But it is fun, but kind of gets tiring, especially when it keeps rejecting me every time. And finally, the game decided I can actually go now. Completely arbitrary, but at least I got it. Finally. I don't even want to see your face anymore, to be honest. I'm sorry I have to say this. But your face it's ugly. It has become ugly in my eyes because you show up so much. It doesn't help that you're bald either. Not to say being bald is bad. But you know, it's shiny. His head is very shiny. こんなところにもフリーマーケットが。
最近流行りだからね。
何か面白いものありそう？もしやったら買ってあげるよ。
本
でも古着や古本じゃない。じゃあ嫌か。
当？そうね。あれを買ってくれたら嬉しいんだ。
僕さえ。OK。どれどれ。500円金一。How do you even read that? シルバーリングか。
なかなか可愛いでしょ。
じゃあこれがエンゲージリングだ。
本当なの？
Are they finally gonna do what the title of the game does? Says, are they gonna get
どう
married?
だっていいよ。
Well, it's only an engagement ring, but
何よ。そんなムキになって否定しなくてもいいじゃない。バカ。
by the way, I've read that
じゃ、乾杯。
in Japan the engagement ring is always looks better. Or maybe that's not the right way to say it, but it's more decorated than the marriage ring.
フリーマーケットっていろんなもん売ってるのね。バイクのパーツまであるんだもん。驚いちゃったわ。
And usually they don't wear both of them at the same time. So that's why Japanese housewives, if you look at their rings, they're all really plain, and you wonder, couldn't they get a better ring from their husband? Is the husband a cheapskate? But no, it's just that's how they are.
へ
They're meant to be
失
plain.
敗しちゃおうかな。プロポーズか。私ね、もし誰かにプロポーズされるとしたら、絶対に言ってほしい言葉があるんだ。ちょっと前にね、好きな人と喧嘩して夜の海を見ながら泣いていたことがあったの。その時にね、その人が来てくれて私を抱きしめながら叫んでくれた言葉があるの。もう一度あの言葉が聞けたらな。宿題よ。
Did he forget?
聞かせてくれなかったら承知しないからね。それじゃまたね。
Am I supposed to? Well, because I don't remember it either. So should I? Am I supposed to remember it? Is it gonna give me a choice? Oh, help me, old woman. Be useful for the first time in your life and actually tell me. Okay, she's not gonna help. That's about what I expected. Let me save, because it's probably gonna fail terribly and embarrass myself. Third slot. Wait, I already saved that. Okay, fourth slot. Call her. Kiyomi も言ってたけど、もうはっきりさせる時期に来たのかもしれない。いや、はっきりさせなきゃ怒られそうだったぞ。どうしようかな。もう覚悟を決めたらどうですか？あなたにとっても、Kiyomi さんはかけがえのない存在のはずですよ。You should decide yourself. Kiyomi さん should be important to you at this point. Kiyomi さんは前にベタ惚れ状態なんだぜ。しばらくはほっといても大丈夫なんだしよ。今のうちにいろんな女と遊んどけよ。Kiyomi さん loves you. It should be fine to let her stay for a while and go out with a bunch of women. Well, I don't really agree. I don't even have anyone to go out with. So, it doesn't even apply to my situation.
はい、新井ですけど。
もしもし、清美？岸のですけど、
もと声が違うんじゃない？
だって、清美があんなことを言うから、僕も覚悟を決めたんじゃないか。とぼけないでよ。いや、とにかく聞いてくれる？うん。清美、大事な話があるんだ。わかるよね。会って直接言いたいから、そうだな。tomorrow。
うん、空いてるけど。
それじゃあその日にまた、ちゃんと来てね。
うん。ねえ、大事な話ってやっぱり。
Yes, you're gonna get married.
やっぱり今度聞くね。それじゃあ。
Well, it was a long, long way of meeting, being constantly invited to golf and fishing by fat old, bald old men, and being rejected over and over again. Finally, we're gonna get married. We're gonna do what the title of the game says, and it's gonna be alright. I already saved him. I know I'm doing this again. So yeah, hopefully I don't die because my health is really low. Okay, I survived. Thank goodness. いよいよ、清美にプロポーズだ。気合い入れていくぞ。ごめん、待った？
平気。私の方がちょっと早く来すぎちゃったんだから。
そう。
さ、大事な話って。
うん、そうだ。ちょっとドライブしようよ。わお。なんだかお互いにぎこちないな。
ここは。
あの時は夜だったよね。
覚えててくれたんだ。
当たり前さ。僕にとって、いや、二人にとっては大切な思い出の場所だからね。
嬉しい。
僕は思わず清美を抱きしめた。何も言わなくていいよ。僕はただ君を抱きしめていたいんだ。ずっとこうしていたいんだ。清美、愛してる。もう離さないよ。二度と君を離さない。結婚しよう。ダメなの？
なんて言えばいいのかな。私もあなたとのことを真剣に考えてはみたんだけど、やっぱり踏ん切りがつかないんだ。
いいよ。今すぐにとは言わないから、決心がついたら返事を聞かせてよ。
次のデートで必ず返事をするから、もう少し待っててね。
おーはははは We're finally getting married. I think I just speaked my mic. I'm sorry about that. But we're finally getting married. And I don't know if there's actually a possibility of getting rejected. So I might want to. Well, actually, I'll just save. Why would I waste my time when I can just save and see? I don't know if you have to increase your parameters for you to not get rejected. But we'll find out the hard way, and then if it doesn't work, we can do it the easy way. Actually, that's exactly the opposite what I wanted to say. Cut it. And I should make sure I don't die either. Yes. 2 things. That should be fine. Well, I should just make it all no work anymore. I mean, it's gonna end anyway.
Hi, 新井です。私、
はい
今ちょっと打ち明けてますので、
I'm gonna
悪いけどまた後でかけ直し
I'm
て
gonna
ください。
propose you to marriage and you're not even at
それ
home.
じゃそういうことでよろしく。
Really? What even? Okay, fine. Why? Okay, I have this open, that's why. Okay then. Guess she's not gonna answer my calls again. What's she called?
私、清美だけど。
State your purpose
悪い
in
ね。
calling.
待たせちゃって。イライラしたでしょ。
それで返事は? Didn't she say she was gonna answer in the next date? Or she inviting me to date?
その、会っ
Or
て直
seems
接
to be
話したい
the
か
case.
らさ。今度の週末って大丈夫？
うん、大丈夫にしとくよ。
お願いね。それじゃあ悪いけど話はその時に。
うん、それじゃあ。清美、大丈夫だよね。Maybe, probably. Perhaps. いよいよ今日は、清美からプロポーズの返事を聞かされる日だ。ドキドキするな。あれ、清美まだみたいだけど。
お待たせ。さあ乗って。
うん。
今日はごめんね。呼び出したりして。
いやー。はははは。ああ、返事はまだだし、返事は果たしてどっちなんだろ
う。よく考えたんだけ
ど。うん。来た。ついに運命の時だ。
ど、あなたからプロポーズされて、とっても嬉しかった。
My... Are you gonna... No, don't do this.
理由を聞かせて。その、どうして私を選んだの？
清美はいつでも何についても前向きだから、僕もそんな清美と共に人生を切り開いていきたい、そう思ったんだよ。
自分では全然そんな気はないんだけど、ただ何に対しても自ら思ったことを信じて進むだけ。うまく言えないけど、自分の心に正直なだけよ。たった一度の人生じゃない。自分自身に嘘はつきたくないもの。
That seems right way to live. それが気に入ったんだ。清美となら本音をぶつけ合える。そんな夫婦生活が送れると思って。You can also, punch each other and fight. I guess that's being very honest.
嬉しいわ。
They say men speak with their fists, not with their mouth. Well, I guess she's a woman, but it works. It just works.
こんな私でよかったらもらってやってください。
やったー！きっと幸せにするからね。
期待してるから。でも、もし浮気なんかしたら5体満足で済むとは思わないでよ。
はいはい。親の説得。So we're gonna meet her parents now. I think she only has one
お
parent
はよ
actually.
う。支度できた？
I think her dad is a single dad. But at least it was that way in the Saturn.
十分よ。ごめんね。私はこういうの好きじゃないんだけど、親父がどうしてもって。
しょうがないよ。それに大丈夫。もう覚悟はできてるから。
ありがとう。あなたなら絶対大丈夫だから、堂々としてればいいからね。
うん。
それと、一つだけ忠告。
なになに？
親父があなたの目を見たら、絶対に目をそらさないでね。
うん。I don't like the sound of that. What if it turns out he's some kind of yakuza gangster. I mean, it seems like that would be possible considering what kind of daughter she is.
いよいよね。
Is that a bike? Motorcycle shop?
大丈夫。どうしてもダメだって言ったら、私駆け落ちしてでもあなたと一緒になるつもりだから。
君はああ言ってるけど、親から祝福される結婚こそが女の子にとっては一番幸せな結婚だもんな。That is very true.
約束通り彼を連れてきて。
はじめまして、岸の上と言います。今は清美さんと同じ。長ったらしい話はいい。岸の上さん、担当直入に行こうや。
何お父さん、彼は。
うるさい。清美は黙ってろ。今は岸の上さんとやらおうと男同士の話がしたいんだ。で、俺に話しているのは何だい？来た。はい、担当直入に言います。清美さんと結婚させてください。ふん。結婚なんてのは本人同士の意思でいいじゃないか。別にわざわざ俺に断る必要もないだろうが。それはそうですが、こいつがどうしてもあんたと結婚したいってんなら、いくら俺が反対したって、駆け落ちしてでも一緒になるさ。さすが清美の親父さん、鋭い。ですが、ぜひ、お父さんにも僕を清美さんの結婚相手として認めてもらいたいんです。ふん、面白い。それじゃあ俺の目を見ろ。いいか、根性据えてな。はい。どっかね。
もうお父さん、いつまで見つめさせてるのよ。
よし、気に入った。清美はくれてやる。お父さん。
本当？
あ、こいつは俺が男で一つで育て上げたもんで、こんなに死ぬくれたやつになっちまったんだが、本当は心の優しい気立てのいい娘なんだ。
やめてよ。
岸の上さんよ、どうか末永くこいつをかわいがってやってくださいよ。よろしくお願いしますよ。
お父さん。
こちらこそどうぞよろしくお願いします。
ありがとう。よく頑張ってね。
I think seems it went pretty well. He wasn't a gangster, so that's kind of unneeded
きっとそれでも頑張ってくれる
worry
よ。
for me.
でも意外だったな。あの親父があなたに頭下げて私のことを頼むなんて。
して言ってても娘の幸せを心から願ってるのよ。いいお父さんじゃないか。
そうだね。
ねえ清美、こうなったらお父さん泣かせるようないい結婚式をあげようよ。最初はどうなることかと思ったけど、本音でぶっかればなんとかなるもんだな。結局は男同士だもんな。清美の親父さんの OK をも取ったし、あとは式関係のことを決めるだけだぞ。こんね準備。I have to say this game is pretty realistic in terms of, you meet her parents and then you go,
お待たせ。
you organize the ceremony, and it's really all huge pain. Very realistic, very
も
accurate.
ちろんいいよ。
まずは結婚指輪を見てみよ
私はあの指輪でもいいけど。どうして？ね 値段なんてどうだっていいじゃない。気持ちさえあれば。
Well, you don't understand. I have 1 million yen. I have to spend it on something. Otherwise, it will all be for nothing. All my work and, tolerating fat, bald old men and pressing A over and over again.
そっか。それじゃやっぱり今日買ってもらおうかな。
Oh. Okay, I'm not buying that.
みんな素敵ね。全部欲しくなっちゃう
I'm
ね。
pretty sure this is like 80% of the money I have right now. Or maybe it's even more. So I'm not doing that. Okay, so 500,000, that's fine. But 1,500,000?
あなたが選んで。
Really?
その指輪が私には一番だから。
Is that even possible for a ring to have that much, precious metals for it to be that? Is that ring made of what? Solid gold? Solid gold? What is it? It's some kind of rare earth metal? Is that what it is?
別にないな。でも熱海なんか渋いんじゃない？
Atami.
ねえ、ほら、熱海もちゃんとあるよ。
Well, it's really cheap. So I might actually choose it.
別に他のでもいいよ。あなたが決めて。
I mean, why not? It's only $800. It seems like the best if you want to go there.
さあ、次は。いよいよオーラスね。
君は式に関して何かこだわりはある？僕は一つだけあるんだけど。
何教えてよ。
どのグレードの式にしてでも、最後の親父さんへの花束贈呈だけは譲れないなってことだよ。
ありがとう。私も同じこと考えてたの。
やっぱり、清美の親父さんにはぜひ、泣いてもらいたいからね。I actually know what this is read. I think maybe it's お父さん? Well, it doesn't matter.
それなら簡単ね。
Get the bamboo, whatever, what it just said.
松茸梅で引き出物も違うんだって。
No, it has to be the
どうしよう
bamboo.
か。
It has to be.
そうだね。まあどれでもいいかな。二人の希望は満たされてるんだし。
Now, does this actually matter? Because in the last game, it didn't at all. It it changed basically nothing about the ending. Especially the ring. It didn't. It had no. It just chose it and didn't do anything. It didn't even show it on her finger. So why would I even care? But I hope it does something this time. Maybe it doesn't. But I still have some money left. This is definitely gonna go over. So I'm just gonna. Atami, which is it's a hot spring if you don't know what that is. This second most expensive ring. And the bamboo, because I like bamboos.
これでもいいけど、できれば他のがいいかな。
Why don't you like it? It's fine.
ありがとう。私一生大事にするからね。
Can I go back? Okay, I can't go back.
楽しそうね。とっても楽しみね。
Maybe she wanted the most this plain thing. And it seems to fit her personality. Even though it's 10 times more cheaper than what I bought. But I guess she doesn't really care.
なんだか開放感と同時に脱力感が。
おいおい清美、まだまだ式まで出席者選んだり衣装合わせたりしていろいろと大変なんだからな。今からバテちゃダメだよ。
はいはい。でも結婚式ってほんと大変なイベントよね。
Yeah, I think the worst thing about getting married is the ceremony. Because people think you have to spend $1 million on it, and you have to hire 1 million people, but why is that even accepted? Why is that? It should just be a personal thing, right? I mean, it's not like the guests are getting married. It's you. It's just two people getting married, so why do you have to do a bunch of stuff?
あ、いたいた。どうしたのよ、心配そうな顔して。何？もう、なんで黙ってるのよ。不安になるでしょ。感想くらい言ってよ。
うん、すごく綺麗だよ。本当にこんな美人をもらっていいのかって感動してたんだ。
何言ってんの？いやね、ちゃんともらってよ。でも返品は聞かないからね。
うん、分かってるって。返せって言われたって返さないよ。
ありがとう。あ、それから分かってるとは思うけど、私浮気は絶対許さないからね。もししたらその時は。
はいはい、それも分かってます。
ならいいわ。ねえ、きっと親父のやつ泣くと思うよ。
そうなの？
うん。だって今朝家を出る前に挨拶した時、もう結構来てたの。きっと花束贈呈で。
でもそういう清美も結構泣いちゃうんじゃないの？
私はどうかな。幸せすぎてもしかしたら泣いちゃうかもね。
清美、きっと幸せにしてみせるからね。
信じてるから。私はあなたをずっと永遠に愛してるからね。
That's kind of embarrassing. No, I'm not saying that. Stop. And it ended. We did it. We got married. It was pretty nice. I already played the Saturn version, so most of it, actually much of the dialogue was not in the older Saturn version, but most of it was. But it was pretty fun. You know, I think the charm of this kind of game is really the aesthetics, like the 90s thing. I've mostly been playing these kind of old games because the new games, they're more flashy and stuff, but they don't have the same kind of spirit, if you know what I mean. Also because it's interesting to see how the visual novel and dating sim genre evolved. I really like this ending song, but I preferred it in Saturn. I think the Saturn just has a really nice sound engine. You know, the Saturn was pretty much it was pretty poorly sold in the West, but I think it was pretty popular in Japan.
私みたいな女を選んでくれて本当にありがとう。私は今とっても幸せよ。
I can't. What? I can't. Advance. Oh.
今までは
Damn cursor
結
again.
婚したら全て
I knew it was
あ
gonna.
なたにさらけ出さなきゃいけないからすごく心配だったけど
I knew it was gonna be a problem right at the end. The cursor.
逆に今はあなたのことは何でも知りたいし私のこともあなたに何でも知ってもらいたいの不思議よねどんどん私は変わっていくみたいでもそれがすごく気持ちいいんだだってもう私はあなたの奥さんなんだから
So yeah, it was pretty nice. And you can see the anime, they released it in 1996. And I watched it, and it was... I don't know what to say about it. It was just kind of mediocre. But it's a nice game. The game is pretty nice. But I don't know, the anime is it doesn't really do much justice to the characters. And the worst thing about it was that they pair the girls with the other guys, because you can... Oh, there's a little epilogue. Oh. Okay. So that was marriage. I was talking about the anime. Well, the anime, don't watch it. It's kind of bad. However, if you really liked the characters, then you can go ahead and watch it, I guess. But it's not. It's kind of structured like an ad, like some of those PSAs, and it has statistics and stuff about people getting married. It's kind of weird, actually. It was made by Kekkon, which is, I think it's some kind of educational company in Japan, so it makes sense that they would make that. But they pair the girls with the other guys in the game. If you don't know, you can change the, at least in Saturn version, you can change your sex, so you can have male heroes instead of heroines. Like you can be a woman and date the guys. Maybe I'll show this right now, although it might take a while. And you can do that. And in the anime, what they did is they got the girls and they paired them with the guys that you can date if you choose to be a female, which it's kind of weird, because it's like, I don't know, it's just weird because you're playing the game and you're dating them, and then when you watch the anime, they're dating other people, and that's not doesn't feel very good, at least not to me. Well, it doesn't seem like in this game it has that option, so the guys don't show up. It doesn't seem like they show up at all. Oh, they don't. So, well, that was the game. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. Bye.